Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for coming back. It's a fresh new week. Hi Hubert, nice to see you here, right? And also Flora, Carol, Mika. Oh, today you're free, huh? All right, okay. So over here, Phoebe from Philippines, Riano, right? Thank you. All right, and also Susan. Okay, all right, thank you. All right, and Joey, nice to see you here. CK, 你好. Aiden, Bradley, Trinette, yeah, and Fab, 你们好. Sawadee krap you. All right, so yes, nice to see all of you here. Thank you so much. All right, so this week, we are still heading for something. All right, and yes, this the March. Okay, coming to the third week already. Okay, we have 9 days to go. All right. Okay, so yes, just I would say that probably this week we are going to be more careful. All right, because next week is another end of the March. Okay, so yes, that's right. Okay, so what is the thing that we need to be careful about? It's about the wartime again. All right, since the negotiation has not been going very well and things still don't really turn out so well for all of us. Okay, however, nevertheless, we still have to be very careful. Okay, because prices like gold and oil, right, and will have really have some unexpected movement. Okay, so just pay attention to that. Okay, just make sure that all of us when we are trading, okay, over here in forex trading, okay, so we just need to plan it well, okay, before we actually go into the wrong trade. All right, so last week good week again, so we have to maintain the consistency by having the correct mindset as well. So each day please reset your mindset, especially today's the first day of the week, Monday. So don't expect things will go as smooth as last week, but we will make it happen. All right. When we want to make it happen, make sure we will have a good plan. All right. Okay. So now let's move. Okay, into this MT4. Okay. All right. That's good. Okay, we have MT4 ready. Okay, so now let's take a look at this Aussie CAD over here. Aussie CAD today, what we are looking at today, Aussie CAD last week, okay, it actually went selling for a moment. After that, it started retrace for the 3 days since the last Wednesday, and now it actually touches into the transition zone where it actually this zone here, okay, actually it has not really gone into it. Okay, it has a rejections back down again. So do we have a chance to sell today? In fact, we are at the edge. All right, we are at the edge. What do I mean by at the edge over here? Right, okay, at this edge here. So this range here, we are very near to either it go back to the transition, okay, continue the buying, but buying is not very promising because we are very near to the bear zone, which means the very strong resistance is actually very near for the buyers. So I would say that okay, it's much more for the sellers. Okay, if sellers can take a look, if this current resistance is not break. Okay, tentatively, let me go down to the lower time frame so that you can see the currently over here the resistance right here. Okay, this resistance is there. Okay, so over here it is good for the seller if it's not breaking and form a new resistance, a lower resistance, and creating a selling signal. So I think that would be a better choice for a seller. So buyers, we have to stay away for buyers. Okay, buyers stay away, and tentatively by looking at this Aussie CAD, we have a very good space, about 30 pips to go. All right, so we can focus on this Aussie CAD today to sell. All right, so Aussie CAD may come anytime. Okay, from now. So pay attention to this because we are right at this resistance. Okay, Aussie CAD. All right. Okay, so last week we have been monitoring Aussie CAD. So probably when it comes, it will come in the next few days. Okay. All right. So Aussie CAD will be the one in the focus. Okay. All right. Let's move again. to Aussie franc. Hi Manwai, how are you? Have you taken your lunch? Okay, so over here. Now, Aussie franc, we are tentatively still moving towards the bull, okay? Still in the bull run and now very near to the bear, correct? We are moving towards the bear zone, okay? Tentatively, by looking at this, still working on the bear. So, however, is it good to buy now? No, I would say no. This area is very dangerous for buyers. But is it good for a seller? Seller, we have to pay more attention, monitor it furthermore. Okay, I would suggest a sell as well. Okay, all right. So Aussie franc, this currency pair is not for buyer, neither for seller. Okay, so let's leave this alone first. All right, so let's see Aussie yen. Well, it has continued the bull run last Friday and into our bear zone here. All right, this bear zone over here. Now, currently we are in the bear zone. So in the bear zone, there may have a lot of turbulence as more than just a resistance. Okay, in the trend. So this area is going neither way. So let us skip this area first. Okay, so sorry, skip this Aussie yen first. Okay, before we actually start trading with this. Okay, all right. So let's skip this. Hi Roger. Yeah. Okay, just started about 3 to 5 minutes ago. Okay. So let's move again to Aussie Kiwi. All right. Aussie Kiwi, well, it looks good, okay, over here, whereby it's actually trying to move into the bear from the bull, okay, trying to move into the bear from the bull. So after last week, same thing, last Wednesday, it hits on the support and actually retraces into the transition zone. And this transition zone, as you can see, as in the trend, okay, the bear zone has been tested twice, okay, but it's not hit yet, okay. When it's actually when the candle opens from the bear zone, okay, then I will be thinking that okay, this will come in the bear. But now it has touched and it's not, okay, so it's not opening from inside. So I will be looking at the testing. So tentatively, by looking at this, short term, we will have a selling signal, okay, today. Though we are in the transition, okay, area here, so it may go either way also. So over here, so come straight to the point. Is it good to sell? I would say probably no. Okay, come to buying. I would say the resistance is actually pretty near as well. Okay, so I would say no as well. Okay, unless okay, but there are also two options for the buyers and sellers. Okay, one thing for the sellers, okay, if it hits on the resistance without breaking, okay, then it will have a good chance to sell. All right, so if it's breaking the resistance, then it will have a good chance for the buyers to buy. So Aussie Kiwi have both. Okay, so we have to pay attention to this. All right, so currently by looking at this right now, okay, I would say that buyers and sellers for Aussie Kiwi, we got to be patient. But can we focus on this? I would say yes. Okay, why is that so? Because this transition, by moving this, okay, this is a support area. If we hit on the resistance here, and actually we still have a good chance of 25 pips to go. All right, so tentatively, I would say that Aussie Kiwi is good for both. Okay, however, if you ask me for 180% winning ratio, I will not put this into my list. However, there will be a chance for both buyers and sellers. All right, okay, so Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at Aussie dollar. Okay, Aussie dollar over here. Aussie dollar now is still in the bull. Okay, so today we are expecting to see a retracement. Okay, a retracement from the bull market. Okay, in the bull market, retracement. So this is going to be retracement trading. So is it a good time to sell right now? This is actually, I would say it's a good time because over here, by looking at this part here, okay, so we have about 26 pips. So retracement trading, but you still have a chance to grab about 26 pips. Okay, 26. Okay, so this is a retracement trading. Okay, we are a little bit anti-trend the trade. Okay, anti-trend the trading. Okay, so So I would say that tentatively by looking at this, well, 26 pips, it looks good to me. Okay, it looks good to me. And right now, okay, let's see. Okay, let me check. Yes, we can actually have this in terms of retracement trading. Okay, but okay, I would prefer to have in terms of this right now. This is the high. Okay, this is the high over here, and it's creating a lower resistance right now. Okay, a lower resistance right now because I see there's this over here, this part here. If you can see over at this part here, there's a support retested again and breaks. So now this support has become a resistance which already start running. All right, which has already start running. So let's check again. Okay, let me lower down to M5. Okay, so tentatively by looking M5, okay, we have a high here coming down to a lower resistance, which actually breaks down the previous support to become a resistance, retested as a lower resistance once again, and now we are actually on the support. Okay, it's a minor support here. All right, so it's still waiting to break this support level. Okay, so that it will create another lower resistance that will continue the selling all the way until the support. All right, which is about 26 pips. Okay, so this is a retracement trading, but you must wait for this. You must wait for this another. If you're paying attention to this, is M5 a lower time frame is slow down because of there's one little tiny minor support. Okay, so either it go up again, retest the resistance, then it start to come down again, then we start selling. Okay, so Aussie yen, okay, Aussie yen, yes, we do have a chance to sell. Okay, however, please take note if there is a higher support. Okay, because there's one higher support here. So if there's another higher support to the other side, okay, and we have to give this up. Okay, we have to give this up for sellers. Okay, all right. So Aussie dollar, please take note. This is a retracement trading. Okay, so please be careful with this. All right, for sellers. Okay, so Euro Aussie. Let's take a look at Euro Aussie. All right, Euro Aussie over here. Okay, Euro Aussie. Tentatively, Euro Aussie is looking good. That it has is continue going back to the bear zone, correct? From here, the selling all the way down, and now coming back, a retracement. The retracement ended and continue to retest. All right. So looks good. However, we need to check where is the support, okay, and the resistance as well. Okay, so let's take a look. There's a support area here, and now, right, it's forming up another higher support over here. Okay, so looking at this, do you think it's good to actually to sell? Yeah, looks good to sell, but it must break the support. Okay, Euro Aussie, okay, Euro Aussie, okay, is starting to come back to retest. Okay, so over here, H4 giving me the support, which is right now we are very near to the support. If Euro Aussie, if we want to sell, make sure we have to break the current support level right now. Okay, all right. So before we can actually start selling. Okay, so over here in H1, yeah, the support is very obvious. So we have about 27 pips to go. All right. So if we want to sell, okay, this part here, I would say now, yeah, it's hitting on the previous, it's testing on the previous resistance. Okay, so tentatively, unless it comes back to sell, okay, which is looking at this lower time frame of M5 here, it has a higher support, still testing on the resistance. It's still testing on the resistance, huh? Okay, so if it's still testing on the resistance from the higher support here, if this has been tested again, which is not breaking, if you're going back for a selling, I would say yes, we have a chance to sell. All right, we do have a chance to sell for this. Okay, so but however, this also the H1 and H1 and also H4 previous support which become a resistance. Okay, I would say yes, we do. Okay, so I'm going to put this. Euro Aussie into my watch list again. Okay, I'm going to put this. Okay, Euro Aussie. All right. Okay, so please make sure it tests and it's not breaking. All right, then we start selling. Okay. All right, that's for Euro Aussie. How about EURCAD? Okay, EURCAD. EURCAD is very obvious that we are going to retest the support, the bull zone here. Okay, the bull zone. So I guess tentatively the support is pretty obvious, which is here. Okay, and we are on the support. Let's see. In the over here H4. Okay, over here. Yes, this H4 now coming back. Lower resistance, testing on the bull zone. So we still have quite a good space to go, huh? About 30 over pips. Okay, right. So tentatively, okay, let's see, let's check. We have a tested once over here, lower down here. Okay, yeah, okay. So let's see in H1. Okay, H1. All right, for EUROCAD H1, this is also very is both ways. Okay, so over here, now by looking at this H1, it should be on the moving uptrend. Okay, so probably for EUROCAD, if we want to sell, very likely it will be on the second half of the day. Okay, why do I say so? Is because okay, over here as we can see, it has tested the support over here. Okay, this area of support. Okay, this support. Now it's creating a higher support, which means that a strength to buy. Very likely it's going to test on the resistance up there. Okay, excuse me. So hopefully when it's not breaking, then we will have a chance to sell. So probably it will take hours to test on the resistance before we actually can start selling. Okay. All right. So EUROCAD. Okay, I'm going to put this into my list again. Let me see. No. Okay, so EUROCAD. Okay, EUROCAD. Okay, let's see will it respect the resistance. Okay, so okay, EUROCAD. I'm going to put this in for the second half. EUROCAD will be on the second half of the day. Okay, so very likely it's second half of the day unless it breaks the support and forming a new resistance below the support. Okay, but looking at this, I think going to test the resistance is highly possible. All right. Okay, so let's see again. And for Euro Yen, very obvious. We are running on the bull. Okay, so Euro Yen running on the bull tentatively tested the resistance over here. Okay, so tested the resistance right here, and this resistance pretty strong. Okay, and right now we are hovering for so many hours since last week of the market closing until now. So I think Euro Yen we need more attention. Okay, so just leave it alone first, since you need more attention before it can conclude a direction for us. All right, so let's move towards Euro Kiwi. Okay, Euro Kiwi. All right, so for Euro Kiwi, we are in the bear zone and start selling, creating a lower resistance over here, retesting the support once again. All right, so it looks good to me, okay, because the support roughly here, okay, and resistance also roughly here. Okay, let's check in H4. Okay, H4 tentatively by looking at this right now, Euro Kiwi H4 we are on the support, and right now, okay, I wouldn't say that the resistance is here already. Okay, I will prefer if I'm going to sell for Euro Kiwi. Okay, I'm going to wait for it to break the support. Euro Kiwi must break the support. Okay, it's a must. Okay, tentatively by looking at this Euro Kiwi, okay, as I see it is still open around this area, which is where my white line is. Whether it will respect the resistance of this white line level here, okay, it depends very much on whether it will start to sell. Okay, it will start to sell down to break the support. Okay, so I will guess Euro Kiwi, it is still in the bear market today. Okay, it is still in the bear market today, but the support is quite strong, whereby it actually tested. Okay, it actually tested the support level and it has been rebound. Okay, rejected. So over here, as you can see the rejections here. All right, this is the rejection. So these rejections over here is also pretty obvious, okay, unless it form a lower resistance coming back here to break. Okay, so Euro Kiwi, I would prefer to wait for it to break the support. Although it has a lot of space to go, okay, but provided it must form a lower resistance in H1, a new resistance below in this area, okay, so that it has a selling signal, then you can start selling. However, the support is also very near, okay, so please take note, okay. However, Euro Kiwi, we still have chance, okay, so let me put this Euro Kiwi into the zone, into my watch list. Okay, how about Euro Dollar? Euro Dollar, let's take a look at Euro Dollar. Euro Dollar, yeah, well, looks good, okay, so retesting again, okay, so it's been rejected, very obvious, we've been rejected from the resistance, and the retracement ended is showing here, okay, because of the resistance area over this level, okay, so this level of resistance has shown us the retracement has ended. So tentatively, okay, support level is still the same. We are left with about 20 pips, okay, about 20 pips. So tentatively, by looking at this, okay, I will want to see the resistance level, which give me a new resistance level over here, because this is a lower resistance. And now, with this lower resistance level, tested once it doesn't break, and now it comes in to look out for this level of support. Okay, so we have about 24 pips. Okay, so let's wait for a new resistance around this area, okay, or test the resistance up there, then we start selling. Okay, that's for Euro Dollar. Euro Dollar looks good, very optimistic. Okay, very optimistic Euro Dollar. Okay, so I'm going to put this into my watch list. Okay, so Pound Aussie. Let's take a look at Pound Aussie. Well, Pound Aussie, we are on the support today, all right? So looking at this, as already formed up, the support is on the buying side. Buyers, the signal has come. Okay, so over for seller, we have to stay away. As you can see, our green candle has started to break to actually stand above the white line, which is not respecting the resistance anymore. So it's more onto the support side. So Pound Aussie will be good for buying, no for selling for sure. Okay. All right. So Pound CAD, we are into the bull zone. Pound CAD, we are into the bull zone, and this bull zone is not really very optimistic for sellers, and it will be good for buyers. All right. So tentatively, buyers and sellers, we are into the transition zone. Okay, we are in the transition from the bear to the bull. So it's no good neither way, but it's more onto the buy side. Okay, it's more onto the buy side. All right. So no for sellers. Okay, so let's skip. So Pound franc, let's take a look at Pound franc. Let's look at Pound franc. Pound franc tentatively last week, yes, we have a good selling off, but after last week, the selling off, this week today is not safe. It's not safe to sell anymore. Okay, I hate to see this. I hate to see this, but buyer love to see this. Okay, buyer would love to see this. All right. Okay, why is that so? It's because for buyers, all right, for buyers over at this, okay, as you can see, all right, this candle here, today we have a gap down, okay, and it's not going down lower than the previous trading day. So very likely, if tomorrow the candle is going to open with gap up, okay, with a gap up candle, okay, which is above today's candle, the buying signal is coming again, and this is going to be a very strong buying. All right, so we have to, I think, sellers, we're going to skip this. Buyers, we will have no clear direct signal yet. Okay, so I will say that tentatively, I will prefer you to stay away. Okay, although we have a buying signal now. Okay, we have buying signal over here right now. Okay, we have a buying signal. So buying signal over here, this buying signal over here, it looks good, correct? It looks good. However, now with this part here, I would say that probably you have a short term, okay, because along the way for buyers, you have a lot of obstacles with the resistance along the way, too many. Okay, so I would prefer to stay away. All right, Pound franc will stay away. How about Pound yen? Okay, let's take a look at Pound yen. Pound yen, okay, pound yen, okay, pound yen, we are into the bear zone now. Okay, looks good to sell. Okay, looks good to sell, huh? Okay, but looking good to sell. However, we've got to confirm. Okay, if the resistance allow us to sell. Okay, if the support is too near for us to take profit. Okay, so either way. So let's see. H4. Okay, let's take a look at H4. Yes, H4, indeed, we are testing on the previous support. Okay, the previous support. Okay, it breaks through. This is a breaking, and now it's forming a new resistance out here. And now over here, concrete the resistance. And until here, we are still on the resistance. It looks good. Although we are in the bear zone, this zone is the zone that where I hate most because it's not really, sellers are not entitled. Okay, we are not entitled to sell. Okay, so I will keep on monitoring first. Okay, for the next few hours, probably it's already tomorrow. Okay, so I will just stay away. I guess it's because of Japanese bank is also having a holiday today, so the volume is pretty low. Okay, so I guess I'll just stay away. Okay, since we're in this zone and it's quite flat, as in sideways, so I guess, yeah, just stay away. All right. Okay, at times, Roger, you're right. Sometimes we got to stay away. Okay, when the trend is not in our favor. All right, so probably this is not really a good choice for us as well. Okay, anyway, we have plenty of currencies out there, so we don't have to hop on one to trade. Okay. All right, so next to go is on the Pound Kiwi. On this Pound Kiwi over here, we are looking at Pound Kiwi. We are still in the bear, tested, okay, coming back into the bear. So in the bear trend, are we going to continue the selling? Okay, first thing first, in H4, we are on the support. Okay, we are on the support here. The support here is pretty strong, as we can see candles are opening above the white line. Okay, and this is actually respecting the support. Okay, we are respecting the support now. So buyers can take a look, but sellers we have to keep away. Okay, buyers, okay, buyers take note. Buyers take note. Okay, buying signal is coming. Higher support now. Okay, so take note for buyers. Buyers, you can take note. Okay, the higher support is coming. Okay, so let's wait for the buying signal for your entry. All right. Okay, so Pound Kiwi good for buying, not for selling. Pound dollar, we are in the bear market. Okay, from here selling off. Okay, and now we are in the bear market right now. Okay, so the previous support over here, it has been tested a few rounds and breakthrough, become a new resistance below here. Pound dollar, looks good. Overall the trend is really good. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so right now, we are, I will say that, okay, the retracement ended from here to here. Okay, and currently we are now into the transition to sell. Okay, so every stage there's a transition. Okay, right now, so as you can see, the retracement created a higher support, correct? So this is the point here. Okay, this is the point where the support is. All right, so if there's another lower resistance creating in H1 or retesting the resistance up there, okay, over here, okay, this is where the H4 is, and lower down, I will say here, okay, this is the resistance. If we have a lower resistance created on this resistance level, okay, which is about 1.31655, okay, so it will be much easier for us to sell. We will have 40 pips of space. We have around 40 pips of space for us to sell. So pound dollar, it looks good for me. Okay, to sell. Okay, so right now let's wait for it to test on the resistance. Without breaking, then we start selling. Okay, all right. Dollar CAD. Well, looking at dollar CAD has tested the bear. We're in the bear zone right now. Bear zone. Okay, so by looking at this today, We are on the support. Are we on the support? Yes, we are on the support right now. Okay, as you can see, the previous support over here. Okay, oh no, it's creating a new support over here. So right here, as you can see, from the support, the strongest support here is moving up a higher support and hovering around. The higher support has been tested once, but it failed to break. Right now it's testing again, right? And it's not breaking anywhere. Okay, so right now by looking at this, it has formed a new support out here. Okay, from this support, as you can see, one here and all the way to here is still on the support, correct? All right, now over here, so this part here, since we have seen this part here, okay, the current one here, okay, it is on the support here. It's good to buy. It's no good for selling. Okay, so over here moving towards it's now moving towards, and it's also being supported. As I can see over here, this support is not going to be long term, I would say. Okay, because tentatively when I'm looking at this at the support here, the candle has started open above my white line, my system. Okay, and it actually tells me that it's actually respecting the support level, so it's going up for a buy. So tentatively, by looking at these buyers, you can take note, but seller has to stay away because we have about 25 pips for retracement, okay, for a buy. So buyers, you can continue, okay, but sellers got to stay away from here, okay, all right. Okay, so dollar franc, are we going to sell today? Looks good to sell, okay, looking good to sell, but I will not sell today, okay, because it's still in the transition area. This part here is the transition area. Okay, this is a transition area right now. It's coming back into a transition. So I have I do not have a very clear signal whether dollar franc should I sell right now. Okay, unless it has a new resistance below, creating a new resistance now. Okay, in below the transition area, then okay, I will start selling. Okay, so by looking at this, okay, this part here. Okay, this is the transition area, and over here, okay, this now we have a resistance. Okay, so this is the transition. Let me plot it out for you so that it's clear enough for you to see. Okay, just nice. Okay, this is the area. Okay, this is the area of transition. Okay, so tentatively by looking at this, is actually going back. It's going back to test on the transition, whether it can go back to a transition. If it's not, okay, because as you can see, the previous support tested once, breaks, which previous support become resistant. And if it's not breaking, then we have a good chance to sell. Okay, we have a good chance to sell. Okay, right now, okay. So dollar franc, okay, has tested the resistance. Okay, I'm going down to a lower time frame in M5. So lower resistance is coming very soon. Okay, if the lower resistance created below the resistance area, then we have a good chance to sell. But this may be a temporary selling. Okay, it is a temporary selling, but we still have a good chance to sell. Okay, temporary selling with around 30 pips of space, which is possible. Okay, all right. So dollar franc, okay, I will say that dollar franc, I can put this into my list. Okay, because we have about 30 pips of selling, and right now we are on the resistance. So selling, we got to sell at the resistance level. Okay, all right. So dollar yen very straightforward, is still on the buying side. Okay, so for dollar yen, buyer can pay attention, but seller no. Okay, right. So again, yen is on the holiday today, so we are going to stay away for buyers and sellers. In case the volume is too low, it will take very long time and you may lose your patience. Okay, all right. So let's move again. Lastly is this Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin over here. Okay, Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin last week was a good week. That is actually retracing upwards for a buy, correct? Okay, And today, by looking at Bitcoin, I will say that it's already started on the bull trend. Okay, buying trend. I would say not bull, but buying trend. Okay, tentatively, it's a retracement down here. Okay, so by looking at this part here, okay, now in this part here, we are now waiting for a buying signal. And for Bitcoin, all right, I would suggest a buy. Okay, I would suggest a buy, right? The buying is highly possible. Okay, buying is highly possible. As you can see, I wouldn't have a lot of support line, resistance line for Bitcoin is because certain instruments don't work that way. Okay, so for me right now, let me put this across. This is very simple, straightforward. Okay, so for now, if you are looking at Bitcoin, tentatively Bitcoin over here, support, higher support, tested but higher support again, and now still going on for a higher support. So tentatively, by looking at higher support, does it mean it's a buying signal? It's a strength to buy, but it doesn't mean it's a buying signal. Okay, buying signal is still have to round down to your entry. Okay, but it's still on the buying side. Okay, so it's still good to buy. All right, so because right now, Bitcoin, the potential of Bitcoin has been tested. Okay, over this Ukraine and Russia war. Okay, the war now has tested the potential of Bitcoin. All right, so a lot of news about Bitcoin. Okay, injected into the market. That right now the war is, you know, right, war need a lot of money, and crypto has actually come into play. So right now for crypto is also the whole world is actually testing on the potential of the crypto. Okay, so yeah, I would say that long story short, Bitcoin, I'm looking for a buy. Okay, I'm looking for a buy. Yeah, long story short. Okay, yeah, I love to share. I just simply love to share. So, but this session is a bit too short. Okay. All right. So let's take a look. What are we going to focus today? All right. Aussie CAD, Aussie dollar, Euro Aussie, Euro CAD, Euro Kiwi, Euro dollar, Euro pound dollar, and dollar franc. Okay, but pay attention to this EURCAD, because EURCAD very likely it may be on the second half of the day. Okay, EURCAD, please bear that in mind. All right. Okay, so this is important, huh, guys? Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm coming to the end of this forex trading plan today. I'll be back tomorrow again. Okay, so guys who are new to me, remember to click on the subscribe button so that you will receive all the updates from me. Okay, and also give me a thumbs up to show your support, and ring up the bell. Okay, so that you get all the updates. Okay, so this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Wish you good luck in your trading today with bountiful of profits, and remember to share your profits if you get one from my analysis under the comment, so that you are sharing your joy with me. All right. Okay, thank you so much, guys. This is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. I shall see you tomorrow. Thank you.